Yay.
It's Wednesday, my dudes!
Oh, it was so close.
What do we get?
How's it going, friends? Luiginator here for another Luiginator podcast at earlier than we anticipated recording. And today we have 3 guests with us. We have, as always, my co-host Sam. Sam, say hello.
I'm not a guest, I'm the co-host.
Yeah,
you have 2 guests.
I said that. I said you're the co-host.
Yeah, but you said we have 3 guests. I can't be a guest and a co-host.
All right, and we also have 2 first-timers. We have Hip Sloth King Tyler. Tyler, say hello.
Hello, I exist.
You can hear Tyler on a couple of the Tf2 videos on my channel, a couple of other videos reference him, and so he's been on the channel before. And we have your Papa Waste, Will say hello. Oh no.
Hello.
Oh god.
Hi. How's it going?
Will, I don't think has been on the channel as of the time of this podcast going live, but he will be at some point very soon because Screen Fortress is happening. Yeah, that's exciting. And speaking of Screen Fortress, our topic for today, no one has been told this yet, our topic for today is Team Fortress 2 weapon ideas. So if you've ever had an idea for a weapon for any of the classes in Team Fortress 2, now is your time to pitch it and build it and make one up. It can be as realistic or as completely off the wall as you want, but saying that, just remember that off the wall kind of works for Team Fortress 2 because they did replace the Pyro's shotgun with a jetpack.
Alright. I already have something for this. Okay?
Alright, hold on. I'll start her off just like I always do, just so y'all can get a feel for it. And then we'll take it on our list. Tyler, you are next in the order on my screen. So I think that the first thing that I've always wanted, and I've had this idea and like sketched it out a couple of times, I think that it would be really awesome, like amazing to give Heavy a lumberjack set where the minigun is replaced by a giant fucking chainsaw.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Can you imagine? Because like it has the same basic like standing pose, holding the minigun versus holding a chainsaw. And it has the same revving, so you wouldn't even have to change the sounds around too terribly much. It has the same basic principles, because just like you rev up the minigun to fire it before shooting, you would rev up the giant chainsaw before, like, you know, shoving it into people. I think that it could be especially useful for taking down buildings, so if you're Ubered as a medic, it could make short work of a sentry. I think that it would do a ludicrous amount of damage, and I think that it would be interesting to play around with having it, because, you know, some weapons buff melee damage or nerf melee damage. I feel like it would be interesting to play with having a main weapon, a primary weapon, count as melee damage. I think that would be really interesting. Now, obviously, it wouldn't get the, like, increased crit chance that melee weapons get, because that would be extremely overpowered to an already relatively overpowered weapon. But I think it would be really interesting, and I think you can give him a nice plaid shirt, like a hipster Heavy with his chainsaw. Yeah,
I dig it.
Yeah,
I like it.
Can I add to your idea?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so we make the chainsaw a melee-only weapon. Yeah, so it's only close combat.
Yeah.
Well, since I'm getting a lot of kind of scout vibes from this, because it's very up close, you know? Mm-hmm. What if also he had kind of like his own version of the guillotine? He throws a piece of log or a piece of wood at you.
Oh my god! And it just fucking like stuns them or makes them dizzy for a minute, like the bat.
Yes, yes, it stuns them.
That sounds pretty good.
Holy and he just yells "heads up" and he goes "ha ha ha" if he hits you.
Oh my god! So that's the secondary. Wait, so now we need a primary. What would the replacement for his fists be in this circumstance? Oh, actually, I think I have an idea. So we've had like different gloves and stuff like that for his melee weapon, but you know what we've technically never had? Heavy has fingerless gloves. Heavy doesn't ever take his gloves off, but most lumberjacks are portrayed as having no gloves, so I think the replacement for his melee weapon is just no gloves at all, and it's just like, I don't even know what the stats would be, but he just takes his gloves off.
So he's got like super jacked arms, super hairy like a lumberjack.
Yeah, that would be the cosmetic. The cosmetic would be like a plaid shirt with super heavy, super hairy arms and like overalls
and chest hair, like a ton of chest hair, just popping out like he's got boobs,
Canadian.
bursting out of his chest.
Oh, good lord. This is beautiful. This is a whole set now. I love this.
And since the gloves
Yes.
come off, they do more damage than the default.
Yes, so I think they should do the same damage. I think that they should go a little bit faster. Actually, I think they should do a little bit less damage because the gloves are gone. And so he doesn't have as much protection or as much padding hitting the person. And I think they should attack slightly faster because with the gloves gone, there's less wind resistance. Boom.
I have an idea. That'd be funny. What if he like punches, right, and his fingers are covered in splinters, so he causes bleed?
No! Oh my god! That's horrifying.
Isn't it such a TF2 idea, though?
That is. God. Oh, Valve, hire us. Let us develop weapons for your game.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right, Tyler, your turn. Go.
All right. So, as a certified fresh heavy main myself, I have thought about this question numerous times myself. And I've been on this topic before, but I've been thinking about it. Every single class in the game, except heavy, has a single fire primary. Pyro does now too with that Dragon's Fury gun, whatever the, fuck that is. But, heavy doesn't have one yet. So I was thinking, right, you replace the minigun. I haven't worked out the stats on it. I'm not a developer. But you replace it, right, with a giant harpoon gun.
Oh my god.
That's sick.
What?
And
How
it can
would
do
it work?
headshots.
How would it work?
It can do headshots. Okay. So it would function just like a harpoon. It would have infinite ammo. And the way I think it would work is you would shoot the harpoon out and it could shoot up to like a certain distance and you could pull someone close to you. And
Dude.
then you could this would like have a set with it where you could swap to a really fast switching shotgun that would come with the harpoon so that you could pull someone close to you while dealing massive damage and then switching to the shotgun to finish them in one shot.
I love this idea. That's great.
Gosh.
But do you know how easy that would be to put in the game? They already have the grapple gun. They could just make it do damage.
Oh my gosh, they do. That's right. I didn't even think about that.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, you just pull them straight in just like that. It'd be awesome. And think about it. Harpoon gun, he's got to be a pirate. And
Pirate
the other gun he's got
heavy.
could be a
Arg.
blunderbuss.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
The
the
quick
shotgun
shotgun?
could be a blunderbuss. Yo!
Wait,
Dude.
no, it wouldn't be a blunderbuss because it's like a little like a hand pistol. It would have to be a
Flintlock.
A flintlock.
That's sick.
Oh, holy crap! Wait, heavy with so we have a flintlock and then his weapon. He would get a sword like the Demoman.
If he doesn't get a sword, he can get a hook.
He can just hit people with a
Oh my
parrot.
god! No, that's right.
He's got a
It's
hook.
one hand is a fist and the other is a hook.
And he bleeds. He does get like a cut bleed.
Holy crap. Oh my god. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, I really didn't think we would have two super solid weapon sets. Not even like, let alone one weapon, but weapon sets on the second weapon idea. Holy crap.
Hemp?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you heard it, folks. From this point on, it's only downhill.
Oh no!
I'm concerned now.
Oh my god.
I don't
that's-
even have one for heavy. Are we going through all the classes, or are we just doing our own class idea?
Yeah, no, it can be for any class. Any weapon for any class. Before we get off Pirate Heavy, I just have one more idea for like, a cosmetic, a little pet. I feel like he could have a little shark like biting him somewhere and just latched on.
Ow.
He's tough
That's
enough
awesome.
to take it.
Or he could have a little parrot.
Or he could have a little parrot.
He
and
could have a monkey. He could have a monkey.
Yes, because people already have
like
birds.
monkey.
No one has a tiny monkey. Oh my
I
god.
like that.
This
I
is
like
it.
that a lot.
This is it.
He's
This
like
is,
wrapped around his arm. Oh yeah.
holy
That'd be sick.
crap. Oh my
I
god.
would spend about $500 on keys just to get that.
Oh my god. This is beautiful.
And that's how Sea of Thieves was made.
Oh, that's beautiful. I'm glad that we had this. This is Tyler. You did good job, Tyler. This was you, baby. You did it.
Oh man, thank you, Caleb. I appreciate it.
All right, and now we're gonna keep rolling down the line. Will, what do you got for us, baby?
Okay, so my idea, I will admit, it's not totally original, just because I've seen game modes where people have their own preset weapons, but I have like a whole idea around it,
Okay.
right? I think Spy needs another kind of approach with the backstabbing, right? So here's my theory for you. What if Spy jabs you with a knife, but it doesn't kill you when he backstabs you? He plants a bomb in you, and then he runs away, and to cloak, he detonates the explosive.
So he turns you into a sentry buster?
Basically, he turns you into a remote bomb.
Oh my gosh. Well, what would the logistics of this be?
Well, think about it. It would be more of like it would be more like, let's say you go into like an enemy group, right? And you can drop one. You can backstab like the scout in the back or something. Or a heavy in the back, even better. And he's moving, he shoots you, and you somehow get away, right? And you see him push up on like control point. Let's say it's, capture the flag.
Yeah.
And he's pushing really heavily on this point, and all of his teammates are around him. You can detonate the bomb, it'll do an area of effect. Take out multiple people. That's how you clear a point. It's also, if you have someone take an intelligence and run off, plant it in them, and once they get around their group, you can blow them all sky high.
So, you get to choose when it detonates, yes?
Yes. It's a remote explosion.
So would it also have like a timer? Like if you die after you plant it, is that it? Actually,
Yeah.
I feel like that would be a good way to balance it, is if the spy dies before getting to detonate it, it just can't be detonated.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And you have to do it again.
Interesting.
Can the teammates see the bomb before it goes off and have it be removed?
No. You can't remove it.
Yeah.
So the only way to remove the bomb is to kill the spy.
Yes.
That's okay. So I think that's good balance for the weapon, especially if you have like it's got a quote unquote cooldown where it's like you plant the bomb and then you have to wait like 3 seconds before you can detonate it or something like that.
So you can't just have people running up, jab, blow, kill everyone around
exactly. But also that would be from a team building perspective. That's an interesting idea, because then in order for the enemy team to know that there is a bomb, they have to be communicating.
It'd be really good for competitive.
Oh my god!
I'm honestly seeing this like, say a red spy sticks a blue member from the enemy team, and like the entire blue team knows that like someone got stuck with the bomb, and can you see the bomb when it's on someone?
No.
Oh my god! Then that takes
Or
it back.
maybe it's got like a slight effect. Like you see it like a blink every once in a while.
So it's like for Snake in Smash, how he has that little sticky bomb that he can just like drop and stick to. It's like that.
Except you can only plant it in people.
I think that I'm thinking from another game balance perspective. I think that it makes sense to have it be visible on the spy. And so it's like it's stuck to his back, but it's really small and maybe like a blinking light or something like that. But I think do it.
I want it to be when he has the knife out, you could see a bomb like on it. Like the weapon will change. Once he plants in someone, you could tell he's planted it.
Yeah.
Like his teammates can see it and the enemy can see it. So it's like, oh, I see a spy with an unloaded knife. Kill him now.
Yeah.
Before someone dies.
Interesting, because that really heightens the tension about finding the spy.
And if we're doing more spy stuff, I could think for a revolver, we can make this a set, right? For a revolver, it's more of a stun. So it's kind of like it'd be kind of like a
taser.
It'd be very like alien. It's a very alien theme because it's kind of like an abduction. Like they send something into you.
Oh, like a probe.
Kind of like a probe. Exactly.
Interesting.
So it could be like an alien spy suit, and he's got his little tase gun, and he shoots you real quick, and either you're slowed or you're like dazed or something for a moment.
Yeah.
Or blinded, and then you get stabbed, and you just keep going, and he sets you off.
And and I think that comes balanced, because like I think the immediate fear there is, oh well, he's just gonna come right next to me, shoot me, or like rapid fire until he hits me, stun me, and then backstab me. But I think that from a game balance perspective, you just do the normal like this weapon holsters and swaps in like 30% slower, so you can't just like real quick take it, shoot, boom, and it like it has a lower fire rate than other guns that the spy can use. So instead of being able to go like boom, 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 it's like boom, boom, like there's a notable gap, you know?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And either we can make a sapper its own explosive, or we can make an EMP.
Oh my god, an EMP, and it's like set on a timer, you can hear it. It doesn't take down the sentry immediately, but if you let it finish and it just completely like demolishes it all at once.
Well, not even that. I mean, like, it won't even destroy it. It'll just neutralize it. Like, it'll just kind of like sit down. You know, kind of like a neutralized sentry. Like the charged up Cow Wrangler. It's just disabled.
Oh!
Because it's an EMP.
Oh, dude. Holy crap.
So, like, what you're saying is, like, you would put the sapper on the sentry, and when it's removed, it would still disable the sentry for a little bit.
Yeah.
So this sounds like it's, like, how the normal sapper takes it down, but damages it. I feel like a balance for this would be you give up the option of damaging the sentry, so you cannot do any damage to the sentry, but it is A, harder to like break, it has more health, it's more durable, so engineers have to spend longer hitting it, and B, the sentry stays down for, I don't know, like a second and a half, 2 seconds after the sapper's gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
and to think about it, would make sense why it would be so tough to hit, because it's like tiny. An engineer can't hit it right.
Yeah.
All right, so how about this though, right? So you take the sapper, right? And okay, say however long it's on the sentry. I feel like this would be a good way to balance it, right? You put it on the sentry, say it stays on the sentry for 5 seconds before the engineer disables it. Well, then it disables the sentry for another 5 seconds. However long it takes the engineer to actually get to his buildings to remove the sapper.
I like it.
Dude. So oh my gosh.
It'd be a totally different like game style for Spy.
Because then the engineer would also have a tough choice. It's, okay, well, do I destroy it and hope the sentry stays alive, or I can hit the sentry enough to keep it alive, or do I just cut my losses and destroy my sentry?
Also, I don't want to be that guy, but it also works in MVM.
It could definitely work. No, you can absolutely bring
because you
up
could
MVM.
disable, plant the bomb, because it's a bot, and when a bunch of people keep pushing up, you blow them. He's just gone.
That's dope. Oh man. Oh, that would super change up Spy's job in Man vs. Machine too.
Mm-hmm. He'd be like your last line of defense.
Oh my gosh.
He'd make literally like walls. He'd make like landmines basically. It'd basically be Demo, but in his own sense.
Like a sneaky Demoman.
Yeah.
This is a very good idea. I like this. So I'm curious. So like you said an alien idea. Was that like the cosmetics you would go for? Would be like he is the alien?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have a question. So
Yes.
like with the explosive, how many could you plant at once? Because the demo has a sticky explosive limit too.
I think it should be you stick one bomb, and I know it's going to be a little much. It might take a few seconds to detonate the bomb, but I think once you blow it up, you instantly get it back.
I think it should have a recharge like the Spy Sickle does.
How about you walk over an ammo crate, you get it back? No, that'd be really ammo hungry. I think you're right. I kind of like the bicycle idea.
Yeah. Like while your bomb is out, you cannot recharge it, so you can't plant multiple bombs at once. Well, no, because it's replacing. You said it's replacing the knife. So
Yeah, you need that. So maybe 3 bombs at once or 2 at once.
Dude. I just thought of something.
What?
Imagine it's like injecting C4 in you or something. Well, Pyro would be the best counter for it. Because I want it to be like if you burn a spy in the back as this class, like he has the bomb like in his back satchel or whatever. But if you blow the bomb, if you kind of light the bomb on fire from the back, he kind of bombs. He kind of blows up. Like a little like mini crit pop.
Interesting.
Or,
So it's
or
definitely
medic
more,
can just
like, it makes
laser
it-
you.
Oh
Can
yeah,
you what?
wait, would Medic be able to do anything to counter this?
Bomb resistance. If you give that off the minigun, you know, Uber will totally just like, it won't count. Or it'll do like a mini crit or something. You know, something kind of reasonable. Because I mean, it is injecting in you, and the Uber only goes like over you.
Yeah.
But bomb resistance would make you survive the explosion.
So survive the
And-
explosion, but still feel an impact from the explosion.
Yeah, you're like near dead. And since it's
Okay.
bomb resistance, you're nearly dead, and it does a lighter amount of damage to the people around you instead of kills everyone in an area. It would all damage would scale from the explosion. It really depends on how close they would be to the person impacted. So a
Yes.
medic would probably die, and then a sniper 5-8 feet away would probably take maybe a quarter, and a scout 25 would take about half.
I'm also thinking the kind of amount of impact it has for the people around it, because as we established, they will take damage depending on how close they are. I'm also thinking the closer they are, the more they get blasted away from the bomb itself.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Do the knockback as well for the less damage you take. But if you're right next to him, you're dead. You were literally next to a bomb. If the bomb doesn't kill you, the shreds a person would.
Yes, people falling out of the sky. That's gonna hurt.
Bone shrapnel.
Oh lord.
Oh, bones.
Not bone shrapnel. That's spooky. Happy spooky season, everyone.
Happy spooky season.
Too
That is
spooky
spooky
for
season.
me.
God, this is a good set. These are three very. All right, Sam, keep it going, man. What do you have for us, Sam?
Alright, well, I don't really play a whole lot of TF2, but I'm going to give it my best here. So, for this one, I'm bringing out something for the sniper, and it is a top hat and monocle. Now, let me explain to you how I'm picturing this working. So, sniper is a long-range mercenary, so I figured, what's a great long-range weapon? A laser, which will come out of the monocle, and the top hat is a battery that powers the laser. So the primary weapon is the top hat and monocle. The monocle is designed to do laser damage, and the longer the sniper is focusing the laser on a specific someone continuously, the more damage it will do. So thereby making it say sniper was shooting a laser at scout. Scout would die in 1.7 seconds, but for heavy it will take a full 4 seconds, and so on and so forth. And I'm thinking for the full set, he would need a very good loadout. So I'm thinking primary will be top hat and monocle. Secondary will be, you can see I got a theme going for this, a dueling pistol.
Oh my god.
Which will only fire once and takes a while to reload, but does a high amount of damage, and is not good for long range, is good for medium to short range, thus being a secondary weapon. And I didn't set up a picture for this, I'm just gonna say it. His melee weapon would be a white glove,
So
and he would just slap people.
So you want to make a weapon set based on sniper being a dapper cyclops,
I
essentially.
like it. That's
Yes.
fantastic.
Holy shit.
Okay, my question for you, Sam.
Go
And
ahead.
this is the biggest one.
Go ahead.
This laser,
Yes.
would it cause flinch?
What is flinch? Please someone explain that to me.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't play
Caleb, you got
TF2.
this?
Not entirely. I don't play sniper, man. This one's all you.
You don't know what flinch is in video games?
Dude, I didn't know what binds were after 7 years playing until this year.
Flinch is the effect of in a shooter where you get shot and you won't be your body kind of reacts, you feel your controller shake and your character kind of locks up and they can't really do anything for a second, a split second.
Okay, so pretty much when someone gets shot by a laser, how much is the other person's camera getting affected?
Not just that, but can they move forward? Are they slower? Because people who are flinched typically move slower.
Okay.
This is why,
okay.
let's say you play COD. Some dude shoots you with a machine gun. You're not going to be able to keep a sniper perfectly straight on him. You're going to take
Okay,
flinch.
yes. Now I'm seeing what you're saying. So I do have an answer for that. So with the laser, like I said, it does continuous damage, and you have to be shooting someone for a continuous stream for it to kill them. It's not a one-shot, boom, kill. So with the laser, movement is reduced slightly. They can still move, but they will slow down a little bit while the laser is shooting them, and they can still when getting shot by the laser, it's not like a continuous flinch that's like constantly pushing them back. It slows DPS, drag per second, so thereby making it like, in order to like turn your camera, it requires a little bit more effort. So pretty much like, say like someone's going across the bridge in like the fortress map, and then Sniper is shooting them with a laser, they would have to point their camera all the way up, but by the time they do that while getting shot by the laser, they've already died from the laser. So pretty much you just have to get out of its sight, or someone on your team has to like hit Sniper in order for him to like, you know, stop to live.
I like it.
Yes.
I really do. I think it's a very cool idea.
This is my vision for Sniper.
Sam, I like that all of us came out with like, oh, I have a weapon idea, maybe two, and then everybody else kind of like teamed together to flesh it out. But you came right out of the gate. You were like, yep, I have an aesthetic, I have a main idea, I have a primary, I have a secondary, I have a melee. Discuss. Like, you were awesome. Prepared with illustrations, prepared.
Jesus.
You have your Banjo and Kazooie, I have my thing.
I do have my Banjo Kazooie. You are. That is correct. I do have that.
So you want to go ahead and bring out Banjo?
No, it's not. No. Who said I'm going to? I might not do that this time, Sam. You don't know that. You don't know my life.
Yeah.
But hey, it's halftime. The first halftime, because we have all gone around and done it. And I don't have a halftime question at the moment because we've been vibing super hard, so I didn't think about it. But I do have this picture to share that I started sketching with my mouse of Tyler's Pirate Heavy.
Why does he kind of look like the spy with the face? It looks like he's got a ski mask on.
Because I drew the circle base of the head and then just attached the jaw.
Is there an eye off of his head?
Yes.
It's Tf2.
Where's the gun?
The gun is in his left hand, you can see.
Isn't that the harpoon?
It's a harpoon gun, and I don't know what a harpoon gun looks like right off the bat, so I drew a big shotgun and then put a harpoon inside the shotgun. He has a parrot.
That is pretty accurate, though.
Is it really? That's what's up.
I don't know. I've never seen a harpoon gun.
Wait,
I'm gonna go. Hold up. I got
That's
this.
what I was thinking.
Yeah, Tyler, fact check the accuracy of my harpoon gun.
Hold up. I'm trying to load Chrome. Give me a second.
You can also see that he has his hook hand. Yeah, we discussed that for the melee.
I do love the hook hand. I love how it looks like it's swinging, or it looks like he's kind of about to cut his.
No. He's fine. He knows what he's doing.
His man thing off.
I just looked up Google Chrome on Google Chrome. Give me a second.
Attaboy.
Harpoon gun.
Okay. I really hope Valve is watching this podcast and taking notes.
Valve, please take notes.
Okay.
Can I add something to my spy class?
Sure, it's halftime.
Okay. Going back to the disguise thing, I don't think he should have, not a disguise, a cloak. I don't think he should have just invisibility cloak.
What do you mean?
He should have a blink, like a teleport. Like Dishonored style.
Like, doesn't Tracer kind of do that?
In a way.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, that's not me saying it's a ripoff of Tracer. That's just the only thing I have to reference it. Oh, it's like, if any of you played Dead by Daylight, it's like the nurse. I would imagine.
Yeah. But it'd be cool. Because it's like an alien. You see like a little drop ship, like a little spaceship, kind of like you tractor beam him up real quick, and then he pops back.
Oh, I was pretty close on the harpoon gun, just the basic shape of it.
Indeed. It's literally just like a rifle with a harpoon sticking out of it.
Also, Will, that does replace the one item slot that we all kind of forgot about because he does need a new Invisawatch.
Yep.
Nice.
So you can do like a little spaceship, like a little tiny alien spaceship, kind of tractor beams him real quick, and he teleports somewhere else.
Yeah, no, I'm super, that sounds really cool, actually. Well, nice. All right, so moving back on to the second round, I guess, for lack of a better explanation. So I can't do this presentation without giving a new weapon to my main man, the Pyro. And another idea, and this is the chainsaw idea, like I've had for a long time, and I've been able to sit down and like think about it and how it would work. This is an idea that I have not had the chance to really like flesh out. It's just something like a general vague idea. I want Pyro to make a full 180 and swap his fire for water. I want him to have like a pressurized water gun, essentially.
I like that.
Ooh,
and
like a super soaker.
Yes, honestly, my biggest comparison, like my only big point, is think of Mario Sunshine, where it's this big like
Are you
pack.
telling me he's got flood?
Yes, it's a crossover.
Pyro
yes.
with flood.
Pyro
Yes.
with flood. Can
But
he
yeah,
do
no.
flood
And so
kicks?
I've thought it out. The flamethrower would be like a pressurized water gun. The shotgun would be replaced by like a water pistol, like a little water gun. And I honestly, I think that the Neon Annihilator or a weapon like it perfectly fits this idea. And I think that could be part of it. Like, you know how the Neon Annihilator, and I think there's one other weapon that does it, but the Neon Annihilator, if you're in the water, then they, they take it, and it's a crit. It's a guaranteed crit. I think it would be interesting to, similar to Scout's Mad Milk, although it wouldn't last as long, Pyro's water gun doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does, A, push the enemy, except for like heavies or ubered people, and B, it coats them in water for a short time, meaning Pyro's crits from like his Neon Annihilator would still be critical hits as long as they're doused in the water. It's like how his gas works now, how if an enemy is doused in gas, they immediately get lit up in flames if they get hit. It's similar to that, only if you get hit by, like I said, the Neon Annihilator, you take crit damage.
Why not? I love this idea. I really do. It's very cool.
Thank you.
What if the water gun, the pistol,
Yeah.
is something lightning based or electric based, so you can shock people?
Interesting. So essentially you get them wet with the water thrower, flamethrower, the water thrower, and then you swap to your secondary and you can shoot like lightning hits at them.
Dude, you can make it a flare gun. You can literally just make it a stun gun.
That makes sense. I vibe with that. I think that it shouldn't be allowed to crit, because I think that's overpowered, because the water gun pushes people, so you can effectively pull out your water thrower, push them away and get them wet, pull out your secondary, and then crit them from a distance. I think that's
mini
OP.
crit.
But exactly, treat it like Girardi and have it be a mini crit.
Yes.
That's a good idea. I'm down for that too. Have a good little like water lightning combo.
Could you have, if you're close enough in vicinity, the lightning and the water can do kind of an area of effect and hit to another person? Like if you're getting charged by a medic and you shock a heavy, it shocks the medic too.
Oh, well, Pyro actually does already have a weapon that does that. He has that the like really grungy electric axe that does that. If you hit the enemy and they're being healed, it travels and does damage to the medic as well. So that idea has been used, so it's not out of the ballpark.
Well, that too, but I'm thinking like it could be anyone in the vicinity, because like the lightning or the electricity jumps from one person to another.
Oh, you're thinking it. Well, I don't know about that. I think that might be too powerful of an area of effect, because, think
But
of it like
only does one person.
it only arcs to one other person.
Yes.
I'm still not for it, only because think about how easy it is to set large groups on fire with the flamethrower. Similarly, it's super easy to douse large groups with the water thrower.
True.
So it would just be like you could essentially, if not to kill them, decimate teams. And I think that'd be a little overpowered. But I like the stun gun idea. I like that change. Also, I want everybody to know that when I searched for Super Mario Sunshine to get this image also came up with it.
That's so cursed.
No.
That's
Just
illegal.
want everybody to see this. I had to see it. You
That's
have to see it.
illegal.
Why do I need
That's
to see
illegal.
this?
It's definitely illegal.
So yeah, and I think that because he's Pyro, and he's a big cutie, and I love cute Pyro. I think that his cosmetics to go with the set should be a rubber ducky, and he should have like a rubber duck mask replacement, a little rubber duck like buddy that goes around with him, and a little floaty to go around his waist.
I love it.
If he's got a floaty, how can he swim underwater?
It doesn't float.
It's
Deflated.
amphibious.
It's a floaty that doesn't float.
Oh, well,
It's
also
unfloatable.
Pyro's just too
That's-
heavy for it to work.
Pyro
That's
is
ass
chunky.
backwards.
Pyro is a chonker. I love cute Pyro. Cute Pyro is my headcanon, because I like ever since Meet the Pyro, where it's revealed that he's just a big goofus doing whatever, not understanding, and I think the water gun is even more perfect because he's actually doing no harm.
And then meanwhile, in his mind, he's actually doing harm.
Oh no, don't. That's not part of my headcanon, Sam. I reject that.
We'll see what Valve thinks. Valve, post in the comments what you think.
Yes, Valve, post in the comments what you think of our ideas.
Please.
Anyway,
Valve's doing
least
this
consider
today.
it.
please give Pyro a water gun.
What do you think
The
Valve
end.
is doing right now?
All right, Tyler, you're up
Probably
next again.
crying.
What you got, baby?
Okay, so I actually have a whole set thought up. Now, this is something I've been thinking of for a while. It's not for my main man Heavy, though. It's actually for Demo, right?
Okay.
And, okay, so the set would be called the Drunk Bomber, right? And the main weapon would be the Mad Bomber, right? So this weapon, right, it's a grenade launcher. It's like a standard one, and it works pretty much exactly like the Begar's bazooka, but for Demoman, where you can load up to 3 pills at once that go in a much more crazy pattern. And since it's a grenade launcher, they all arc and have their own unpredictable flare. Alright? And then for a secondary, instead of a sticky bomb launcher, it is just a straight up wad of TNT that does a really big explosion.
I like it.
I enjoy this. I like this idea.
I think the random things on the 3 grenades, 1 crits, 1 mini crits, 1's normal. And they're all in random directions, so it's a kind of a good trade.
I think that would be kind of busted.
Well, I mean, depends how close you are. It's a random chance for them to be. Or maybe
so
mini
this-
crits instead of random crits.
this would be the secondary or the primary?
Primary.
The grenade launcher would be a primary.
No, yeah. But okay. Okay.
The TNT exists as a predictable explosion in the set, to where if you actually want to use like the weapon set itself, you still have that reliable option to fall back on. It's just one really big explosion. It does the same amount of damage as like a direct pill would, 100 to everything it hits, but it has a bigger explosion radius because it's TNT.
I like this.
I like it too.
Yeah.
I think
I
it's a
don't
good
really-
change for demo.
I love seeing changes for demo. I like changes for classes that, in the vein of Demo and Pyro, changed them drastically, in that Demo has Demo Knight and Pyro has Jetpack Pyro, that just completely change how you play the class. Or, in a different capacity, like Friendly Hoovy, like just completely like upends what the class is supposed to be about. Or Battle Engie, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Or Huntsman Sniper. There are more of these than I initially thought now that I'm saying them out loud.
I think each class has one.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't,
okay.
we'll see, but like what would it be for like Scout, Soldier?
Well, Scout's got the whole shotgun scattergun deal, right? But he's
Yeah.
also got Sandman and Guillotine, which is a very valid combo.
Yeah, but those aren't like with a Demo Knight, your whole like primary changes. With the Huntsman Sniper, your whole strategy usually has to change because you can get close range. And like I don't think Scout has that where it wholly. I don't think Soldier has that either. Now that I'm saying
Soldier
it out loud,
does. He's got Market Garden.
yeah, but that just makes him more of
Direct hit.
of an airborne
Direct
threat.
hit.
Like I don't think that y'all get what I'm saying. I mean, like Sniper
No,
is a
I get it.
sniper. Sniper rifle, long range, gets swapped for a bow and arrow, short range weapon, right? Completely changes, like, not a weapon you would have originally thought they even would have had. Demoman is bombs, shot from a distance. Completely swap that out for a sword and a shield and charging head first, you know? Mini Sentry is a good example of something that changes that up a little bit. Although I guess that really depends on how you use it, but I think it changes it up. But I don't think that we've had that for a lot of other classes where it completely changes, like, the core way you play the class. You know what I mean? I want that. Like I want Medic to be given a metagun that can be healed, that can heal the enemy, but it actually poisons them. Like some dumb shit that makes Medic an assault class.
I like it.
Yeah, but we'll get to me later. I'm sorry, I just sidetracked us.
Oh yeah, I never got to say the melee weapon.
Yes.
Which is pretty glorious. So, Demoman has a whole bunch, Demoman has a whole bunch of swords and stuff, right? But this is like an actual, like, mad bomber, drunk bomber kind of class, right? So, instead, it would just be a wooden sword, right? And on the tip of it would just be a broken bottle.
I like it.
I like that. I do like that.
It should be like a piece of wood he's just found, not even a sword.
Wood with a nail sticking out of it?
Yeah, it's a wood with a nail sticking out of it. That's exactly what it is. But don't we already have those? It's the pain train, yeah.
The pain train!
Yeah, see, they already have that, so you gotta put a bottle out of it, man.
Alright, that's
gotta
fair.
put a bottle out of it, man.
What if we stick a nail through a bottle?
A nail through the cork!
We're sticking out of the cork!
I like the idea of it being driven somehow in place through the glass. Like he just found a way, and like I can imagine the behind the scenes of that. Like he's like conceptualizing that with engineer, and he's like, I just want to have a nail in here the way we have for this plank. And Benji goes like, well son, we can try, but that's not really how glass works. And then Demoman just holds it up, and engineer just goes, God damn it.
And it hits it with a wrench and it goes through perfectly.
Yeah, engineer's like, well, you can try if you want to see if you can get it to work. And Demoman just goes, alright, boom, first try.
Perfectly sinks the nail. That's beautiful.
Oh my lord.
I can already see, like, critics being like, well, actually, the bottle's too thick, so the nail wouldn't go all the way through it. And then I could just picture Demoman being like, then just use a knife!
I like this a lot.
I think with that, if it's a nail through a bottle, the bottle gets to break. Like, destroyed. Like it's a one-use melee weapon, then it recharges.
But if you throw the bottle and the nail's sticking out of it, or I guess you're not really throwing it.
No.
How do we make sure the nail in the bottle hits someone in the eye?
We can just make it a nail throw. We can. Why don't we make it that? We could just put a bottle full of nails and he throws that at people.
Yeah, but it's a melee weapon.
Who says they can't be a melee?
Go on.
If it's close enough, he could smash it in your face.
I mean, I'm not saying no. But also yes.
I'm not saying no, but
I like it.
I can hear the cogs turning in everybody in this podcast right now.
Yeah, mine's,
I do enjoy how it's kind of like dipped off for everyone.
My brain's like working at full capacity.
We'll put a pin in that. Should we go on to the next person?
Yes, Will.
Yes. All right. Listen here. What I have to say is about engineer.
Okay.
It's very fun when he has a sentry, but it's kind of alone. So, do you know what thing Engie needs the most?
What's that?
Will?
drones.
Oh,
Whoa.
No. Ooh,
Okay.
hold up. That could work.
mercenaries got a real
Explain the
upgrade.
concept. Explain this.
NG has 3 little drones that swarm together. He can park them in places. He can move it. The only thing is, if he moves it, he has to stand still.
Oh, so it's like one of those kill streaks in Call of Duty, essentially.
Yes.
Or using a drone in Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
Interesting.
And he can use 3 of them.
No, they're like in a little clump.
Yeah,
Or they can
so-
split off
No,
if you want.
I think that people would say it was overpowered if you could split them off, but I think having them, and even better, I think that's how you could replace. So what is this replacing? Is this replacing the sentries?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, that's what I figured. I think that you could replace the upgrades with he just builds another one and it joins the swarm up to 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
I want them to be reasonable to shoot because they can fly, so you can park them in places.
Yeah.
But, so they're not like super powerful. They've got like, let's say 30 health piece.
And
Or
they do
maybe
like
50.
the damage of like a level 1 sentry or something.
Level 2.
Level 2, that might be a little broken now.
Yeah, 2
Yeah.
might
It's
be
level 1.
stretching it.
If each one of them is like a level 1 sentry, because picture that, then the
what if
first
they're
one
mini
would
sentry
just
damage?
do it.
Mini sentry damage. Isn't it more than a level 1?
Yes.
No, it's a bit.
Slightly.
It's a bit worse than level 1.
I
Mine-
think having it be mini sentry actually makes sense because I mean drones are smaller, you'd have smaller whatever. But I think if that's the case, I think that if it's mini sentry damage instead of level 1 sentry damage, you should raise the cap from 3 to 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I was thinking, I was comparing it to the original Sentry, because the original Sentry goes up to level 3, so that's why it makes sense to have 3 little drone turrets, because like
I'm
3...
more for 3.
Yeah, because 3, and each one does like a level 1 level style
this.
of turrets. It will add up to 3, so it's like it balances out with the original.
Y'all haven't even heard the best part yet.
Oh, yeah.
That's just the sentry. For the wrench, he doesn't fix these things. What he does is he has a backpack, and he kind of throws it to... Every time he picks up ammo, he pulls another drone out of the backpack and throws it up in the air.
Oh my god. He has a repair drone.
Yes. He just keeps putting drones up. He doesn't need to repair them. When they break, they break. He just makes another one.
Ooh.
It'll be a quick throw, because since he can't repair them, he wants to be able to put more up at a time, so he can throw it like super quickly. But he can't spam it because there's only 3 at a time, you know? And they take a moment to kind of start up.
I also like...
Interesting.
I like the backpack, because that's also like
Yeah.
another like cosmetic
new.
you can edit.
Yeah.
I like that.
And we can make, like, the pistol a little nail gun or something where he could shoot. I want it to be, think about it like this, we'll make the nail gun like a chip tracker. He can shoot a drone and it kind of leave a little trail so people can follow the drone to where the enemies are. Your teammates can.
So I was thinking about the primary gun. You know how you have the rescue ranger where you can shoot from a
Yeah.
distance to repair. That's going to be tricky to do if you have a flying target, right? Or a target that even just a target that's in the air. But what if? Because what I'm imagining here is that with limit, you can park this thing in the air for a time. And I think if you park it in the air, then it should just slowly drain its own health or whatever, its own gas, I guess. And you have to tell
own
it, come
battery.
down so I can repair. Or, alternative, you have the rescue ranger and you can just try and hit it with the rescue ranger while it's buzzing around. Or, there's a new gun that is similar to the rescue ranger that shoots homing bullets, like homing missiles. That same deal, they repair your stuff, and they do significantly less damage to make up for the fact that they are homing.
I want them to be like little reload kits he shoots, like little rockets. Like a...
Wait, Ooh, okay, I like that idea more, because if it's a reload kit, Tyler, remember I talked to you about it the other day about having like a sandwich that restores ammo instead. You could have it be like the Crusader's crossbow, only instead of restoring health, when you shoot a teammate with it, it restores their ammo.
You know, oh my goodness.
And you remember how I said you can use the pistol to mark?
I fucking love that.
You can mark the drones to shoot them, to give them ammo, or you can mark people to track them so they can home in on people. Or you don't have to mark and they just home into whoever's close to you. But you can mark someone for a minute, shoot a reload, and then turn off the mark and shoot it.
Dude, holy crap. Oh, I love this. Oh, man.
Modern
like
problems require modern solutions.
I like
It's
this
a
a lot.
totally new way to play NG.
Yep, it
It's-
does. It changes the class.
Because
It would give Inji an excuse and a reason and an ability to go out in the field even more than like many sentries already allow him to do.
Exactly.
I like this. This is good. Damn.
This would
is
be
cool.
the pure battle NG.
Yes, this would be like the battle Inji.
See, my brain was either I'm going to consider drones and build off that idea, or I was thinking spider sentries. Like little drone spiders.
Drone spiders.
Can they go up
And you
walls?
can control them. They go up walls and stuff. You can have like literally like sideways turrets. Yep.
Okay.
What about on the ceiling?
Okay, so
Yes.
for like a battle turret, I actually have thought of something like that before, Will. Just like adding onto like your spider sentry idea, right? Kind of like where like a spider sentry would be on the NG's back, right? And that would be like the definitive like kind of in your face kind of NG. It's like a really weak sentry, but it's on his back and it shoots with the engineer, like it fights with the engineer.
I love it. But why would it be on his back? Why not put it on his head? Just like the cosmetic where he's got the sentry on his head.
So wait, can the spider drones go on teammates?
No.
Okay.
But you
Just
can
making sure,
position
because
them
that'd
to,
be a mobile turret, and that'd be crazy.
Yeah, you could position to like hang upside down on a door frame.
Yeah.
Shoot, move.
I can already see, like, if that was available in the game, a lot of people would, like, put the, like, spider thing on, like, the, like, corner ceiling of, like, a back room that only has one entrance. So anytime anyone will walk in, it's just like, oh no, something's shooting me. What? There's something in the corner. Oh, I'm dead. And it just zooms into that little thing, into the, like, ceiling. It's just like, what the fuck?
God, that would piss me off so much.
I think it'd be really funny to see people with this drone idea, going back to that. You can get on the drone as the NG, because you can get on all the sentries. And he kind of floats you up a little. Not like if he moves, like, in a direction, you'll fall. But if he floats up, you could just Rancho Relaxo in midair, and it just shoot down. It'd be great.
I'm sorry, what does it add, like, when NG, like, hops onto this drone?
Well, it'd be like a joke thing. Like, you can float high up in the air and have the drone just kind of sit there. And he could just be Rancho relaxing on it. Looking all
so
chill.
it's like a new type of taunt.
Yes. Like a flying taunt.
That's interesting. We haven't brought in any new emotes yet, so that's a new category we've added to.
New taunt. Love that.
I think Luiginator over here just jotted that down.
I like interactive taunts. I like new taunt kills.
I could think of a scout taunt. That'd be really cool.
I do like the emote in the game where there's a lot of moments where, like, a conga line kicks in.
Oh yeah.
Of everyone dancing.
I love the conga. We should have been playing TF2 in the background of this podcast.
I like emotes that, like, include other people instead of just, like, one person doing an emote and everyone just looking at them.
Critical shit. Oh, fuck.
I want to see an emote for Scout where he pops open 2 energy drinks by the tabs and chugs them, and he goes super fast and, like, jittery and runs in a circle.
I want to see a taunt where Scout drinks 2 bonks at the same time and then just fucking dies on the spot.
That's bonkers.
Like he gets overwhelmed.
That's
He just goes, "You guys want to see this?" And he chugs them, and he stands there, and his pupils get huge, and he just crumples on the floor.
That's a for me there, Chief.
Sam, give us another.
Okay. Wait, what was mine? Hang on, I gotta go through Google. Okay, I'm looking at. Okay, there it is. Okay,
We are getting very off topic.
All right, here we go. Mine is for the engineer also, and a little bit backstory. Remember how Super Smash Brothers brought in Steve from Minecraft?
I do indeed.
Poggers, he's gonna be out next week.
Well, guess where I'm going for this. So, for the engineer, instead of a turret, he gets a Minecraft dispenser that shoots out TNT. And while this TNT does not have a whole lot of damage, it has sure of a lot of knockback. And not a whole lot of range because it just drops stuff. But here's the biggest kicker. I'm going to go ahead and fill out the whole loadout as well. So I'm going to go ahead and start with his melee weapon. Instead of a wrench, we're going to keep that Minecraft theme going, and he gets an iron sword. And the fun thing about that iron sword, it's an iron sword, so it's not its full power yet. But if the medic... See where I'm going with this? If the medic comes by and uber charges the engineer, it will turn engineer's iron sword into a diamond sword. OMG.
Does it turn diamond when it crits?
God damn.
It's
I think that should be.
so
I
it's
think it should
diamond
turn
sword.
diamond only when it crits.
Yeah, diamond sword, crits
Diamond sword,
Krieg,
crit
it'd be
sword.
perfect.
Then that also works.
Then that, yeah.
Okay, and then for his secondary weapon, you know how there's a lot of moments in TF2 when you have a max level turret set, and not a whole lot of people are walking into it because they're very familiar with the location of the turret, so they're not walking into it anymore, they're walking around it.
Yes.
Well, I have a solution for that, and I'm going to keep it Minecraft style. So, instead of saying, I don't know, a crossbow from Minecraft or some other sort of tool from Minecraft, no, I'm going to give engineer a fishing rod. This fishing rod does no damage, but it pulls their opponents into the dispenser, thus killing them and bringing in massive amounts of kills for the dispenser. And of course, you can upgrade the dispenser to shoot at his... Because this is Minecraft, you get to tweak the dispenser. You can decide it's like a scale. The scale being do you want more range or do you want more damage for your TNT? And so that's kind of the leveling system. You can be level 3 in damage while level 1 in range, or level 3 in range but level 1 in damage. You can't have both. So the only balancing point is level 2 damage, level 2 range, and you can have the fishing rod to fish opponents into the range of the dispenser. And then you have a sword to defend yourself, and then it also crits into a diamond sword. Boom, engineer loadout.
Sam, I know that you made that to be a joke set, but I'm gonna be honest, that sounded reasonable. I could potentially see that in the game if legally they make it work.
I wasn't joking.
Well, I'm glad you weren't, Sam.
I was going off of I remember Steve getting added to Smash Bros. And I was just wow, I want more Minecraft crossovers. Minecraft crossover into TF2.
It would be cool, honestly. I'd be here for it.
Yeah. Oh, and of course, if we're also going to do with cosmetics, engineer can wear Steve clothing.
It's just a blue shirt and jeans.
Yeah, he wears jeans and that aqua shirt with gray shoes, but he would still have his. It's like Borderlands. Borderlands 2 did that.
Dude,
oh yeah, I
where
forgot about
is
that,
our
actually.
Minecraft TF2 mashup?
I didn't know I needed this. I've always thought about what it would be like if TF2 for some reason came to the Switch and they were able to do a Nintendo crossover about what cosmetics they would add.
Fuck it, Minecraft crossover.
Yeah, no, I never thought about a
crossover.
Minecraft crossover, but now that I'm here, you know.
You can get in Minecraft wooden boats.
That would be interesting, actually.
Yes.
That would be interesting.
You can have 2 people per boat because that's the limit in Minecraft.
So, wait, so similar to how Smash has shown that they're going to do it, would you have, like, how do I phrase this? Well, how else would you incorporate other Minecraft stuff? You know, like for example, Smash has it like, you know, he sleeps in the bed and he, like, the Enderman is one of his costumes. How would you feature other iconic Minecraft imagery?
Well, then we can give it to, like, the rest of the mercenaries. So, like, Sniper can have the Minecraft crossbow. Let's see, what else is there? We can give someone a pickaxe, a Minecraft pickaxe. 'Cause I
Soldier
know
already has a pickaxe, so that works. But time is up, Sam, because now it's time for lightning round. Okay, so here's how lightning round works. We're gonna go backwards through, and you don't have time to elucidate because our time for the podcast is up, but you each get the chance to say one more. You just say as much about it as you can within like 5 seconds. Ready, set, backwards. Sam, go.
Infinity Gauntlet. Heavy can use it. Heavy can use it, and he can use the stones to do stuff.
No, god damn it. Will,
OP.
go. Will, lightning round,
Medic
go.
with
Last one, go.
Medic with a poison gun.
Medic. That would be really cool, actually. Tyler, go.
Okay, so Scout gets a new melee weapon, and it's one of those toy rubber chickens from gym class.
Oh my god. I love that. Okay, so my thing is for Medic because I wasn't gonna let my other golden boy go without a thing. My thing is for Medic, and it's a way that keeps him like it allows him to be closer to the fray and keep his equipment closer. It's like a medical bag, and so instead of having to
It's
like
a
run around and
kazooie.
run out of his stuff and run out of his charge, he gets to hold some of his stuff in the bag, and he gets to like just kind of ride along with the heavy. And this is an approximate image of what it would look like. Sam.
That is beautiful. That is a piece of art.
Like, it's just so hard with you. Because, like, I'm just always aware of this, because I was wondering why you're being so quiet throughout this whole podcast. Did you make that?
I made it in the past 5 seconds. And without further ado, that is the end of the LuigiNator podcast for this one. Sam, say goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, shoot, I messed it up.
Tyler and Will, thank you so much for being on. Do you have any last words for the people at home?
Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Yes,
I
I
only
will
got
link
one.
to Tyler's YouTube channel down below. Will, do you have anything?
Sure.
Baba Booey.
There we go. Yep. All right, friends. Thanks for coming out. Love you guys. Check videos. I love you to subscribe. Share this with your mom and your dog and your gym coach.
And Valve. Tag Valve.
And Valve, tag, yes, everybody share this with Valve as much as possible. And without further ado, LuigiNator out. See you later, friends.